real nigga. Sucker niggas, you gotta step aside, nigga. We let you, nigga. Let's go. Hey. Niggas hating on me, I don't give a fuck. Still hot on east side, nigga, live it up. I'ma throw it up like a gang sign. I'ma shine in the club like it's game time. I'm the king, ain't no talking for the top spot. You niggas tired running out like a shot clock. Got the bitches all on me like a hot spot. And I fire nigga up like a crock pot. Could've been dead, bitch, I know I got hurt. Smoking big brother, yeah, you know this shit perk. Ay, middle finger to them niggas, we done came up. Get your change up, then them niggas change up. Baby, say no surprise, niggas been fake. I guess I can't lie, them niggas been hating. Ay, niggas actin' five, make a nigga clutch something. Real niggas stay quiet when they touch something. I remember times where a nigga couldn't get it. I'm just trying to shine for them niggas in my city. Ay, catch me dressing all black like an inner tube. Trying to get back on my feet like some tennis shoes. Ain't no love here, so you know how we live. Baby need milk, so you know how we get it. Ay, niggas say they got love, turn around and it's gone. Nigga one false move, nigga play like a song. Tryna hold my niggas up like a kickstand. Niggas sinking, so we call it the quicksand. My niggas fell off, so I took it as a lesson. Put it all on my shoulders, I respond to the pressure. If niggas ain't your help, that's just what it is. Independent, yeah, I'm still how the fuck a deal. Hey, once you fall off, so you know the niggas waiting. I know the niggas mad, so I do it in they face. For my niggas, I know they gon' steal it. This for Big Chop, cause I know he gon' help. If a nigga touch me, then he getting touched. Told baby you ain't loyal, then he getting cut. Been through so much, now I know they can't stop me. Came a long way from them wish apartments. Told baby hold me down, nigga, I'ma hold it up. Till they put me in the ground, nigga, I'ma go nuts. This is for the ones that believe in me. Call Slim, cause I know he gon' squeeze with me. Made a lot of bad decisions that's gon' be with me. Call Mr. Purple cause they getting cheese with me. Been through so much, now I know they can't stop me. Came a long way from the wish apartment. Told baby hold me down, nigga, I'ma hold it up. Till they put me in the ground, nigga, I'ma go nuts. Huh? Tryna hold my niggas up like a kickstand. Niggas sinking, so we call it the quicksand. My niggas fell off, so I took it as a lesson. Put it all on my shoulders, I respond to the pressure. If niggas ain't your help, that's just what it is. Independent, yeah, I'm still how the fuck a deal. Hey, once you fall off, so you know them niggas waiting. I know them niggas mad, so I do it in they face. Huh?
Yo, what's up, man? What's up, y'all? Hey, hit the like button coming in. Hit the like button coming in. We got some things to talk about here, man. We got some things to talk about. Hit the like button coming in. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you do so. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you're over here, man, you ain't got your membership, please get your membership. Be a part of this gang over here, man. We trying to grow. But anyway, they say you can't take a person, you can take them out the hood. How does it go? You can take them out the hood, but you can't change them. Even when they get a little bit of money, they still gonna do the stupidest stuff that they want to do. Like they living still in South Dallas, hanging around in the slums and still doing the same old thing. What?
You can take the hood out the person, but you can't take the person out.
Yeah, you can take. I know that. Trying to correct me how to say take the hood out the person. Can't take the person out the hood. Yeah, but anyway.
You said that.
So with that being said, CarriRichardson, man. CarriRichardson. Oh my God. Christian Coleman. Two different people, two different backgrounds out of life growing up. CarriRichardson, she's a South Dallas hood chick. She's a South Dallas hood chick, man. Christian Coleman, oh, good family. Like my boy said, I'm coming to America. Good, clean family. And he thinks that just because both of them are in track and field, that they are made for each other. That Yeah, he think they can have a relationship with each other. That shit don't mix, man. That don't mix. It won't last. It won't be Keith Sweat make it last forever. CarriRichardson is bad news, man. She bad news for the young brother. And if he don't get away and run, he's going to blow up his career. She's already blowing up her career because of who she is. You can't change this type of woman. You can't change her. It's just who she is, y'all. You can't change CarriRichardson. You can't change her. Since she done went pro and got famous, you know, been in the news, been in, you know, all around the world, you know, Olympics, this, that. This woman stays in trouble. Stays in trouble. Because that's all she knows. And I guess people thought once she, you know, won a few medals, or, you know, she made a couple dollars and got her career on track. Nah, that she was going to change? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Because that's all she knows is chaos. That's all she knows is chaos. Like I said, CarriRichardson, she's a South Dallas hood chick, man. She's a South Dallas hood chick. Now, before we even go any further, everything on this page is alleged and it's for educational and entertainment purposes only. I have no ill will or no malicious intent. I'm just telling some truth and some facts, and you know, fair use is in effect. But we got to keep it and call it for what it is. CarriRichardson, shit, Kristen Coleman, this the new Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown, man. This is new Whitney, this is new Whitney and Bobby. Dude. This is not the first incident publicly that they done had where she has tried to put her hands on the dude, belittle him in public, shit, you know, get him caught up in situations where he may have went to jail or, you know, got in trouble, but this time he did. But see, I'm gonna tell you something. All that belittling the dude and talk, you know, talking slick to him and all this type of shit, that just keep it real, man. Kristen Coleman, I mean, he's a good boy, man. He come up from a good family, you know, real good home, mom and dad, you know, mother got degrees. She's well educated. I think CarriRichardson was raised by her fucking grandmother. You know, not saying that's a bad thing, because I know a lot of women that were raised by their aunts, their grandmothers, and became out to be some great women and great mothers. But this woman here, man, she can't change if she doesn't change some of the things that's going on in her life and some of her habits that she has going on in her life. We know Shakira blow big weed. We know this. We know Shakira likes to get her sticky, smoky on. We knows this shit. This is not no secret. We know CarriRichardson has a quick temper. You know what I'm saying? She has a quick temper. You know, when she was dating the lesbian the chick, when she was in the quote lesbian relationship, remember she whooped the fucking bitch's ass. She whooped her ass. Whooped her ass. Now she over here thinking that, you know, I guess, I don't know, man, I mean, you know, Christian, maybe you got to put her ass in her place or whatever if you're going to continue to deal with her. But, you know, I guess she think that she can do that to Christian because Christian won't, you know, snatch her ass. So, you know, some women like that dumb shit. But that ain't the way to live, man. That ain't the way to have a successful relationship. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no good vibe, no good energy, because somebody could get hurt. Somebody can get, you know, done really bad, man. So let me go here, man. I'm finna pull up the video. And one thing I noticed about CarriRichardson too, just over the years when she has gotten in trouble, she she turns on that innocent, sweet little girl look and begs and this and that. What up, Jalen? Let me drop the chat. And begs and put on this innocent, little look. But that's not her, y'all. It's not her. She's a South Dallas chick, man. She's hood all the way. She's straight up gangstified. You know what I'm saying? She's straight gangstified, man. I think Christian Coleman out of his league with fucking around with her. And she out her league fucking around with him. Them motherfuckers they can't mix together. They can't match together. They from two different worlds. But let me go here and let me share my screen and we're gonna get to the video here, man. Remember, I said everything is alleged and for education and entertainment purposes only. I have no ill will or no malicious intent. This is all for educational and entertainment purposes. Fair use is in effect. Now, when I start this video, this is her driving over 100 miles per hour, flying. I'm talking about flying. Let me just play the video. Y'all will see. Y'all will see. Y'all will see. They're in Orange County, Florida. This is her flying her ass down the damn street 100 miles per hour. I think when I looked at her Maserati, but let's check it out. She's in Orlando. Hold on, let's go.
You're flashing them to get out of your way, are you? Let's give you a path to get past them. See what you do. Passing the car at 101, 103, 104. County motor 50. Copy 1050. Gonna be 429 northbound at Stony Brook, Florida tag. On a gray Aston Martin and an occupants.
Now, before we go any further, I'm glad that she pulled over and she didn't try to, outrun the cop. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad she pulled over. She probably thought she would have been on the damn, track field and can outrun the cop. But she pulled over. But it gets interesting. Let's continue.
I would wipe that smile off your face. I'm Sergeant McDaniels with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. You're being stopped for dangerous, excessive speeding.
I understand my tire at the back is like literally on 29.
So you're driving at 100. Hold on. You're driving at 104 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone with subpar equipment, flashing people to get out of your lights, out of your way, following too close, using every lane to pass everybody, cutting me off, passing a car on the inside shoulder with their hazard lights on. You're going to jail for dangerous, excessive speeding.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. My phone, I didn't even know my car was speeding.
That's why they give you a speedometer.
I totally understand. I communicate with you. I really do not want to go to jail.
No, most people don't, but you got to think about that before you do the speed. I need your license, your registration, and your insurance. You were speeding.
So I was, and I totally didn't know. If you look at my phone, my buttons right here, they jump around. My phone is sitting here and it's slid on here. I literally see it's not even in normal mode, and I see that. My apologies, sir. Please, I communicate.
The mode has nothing to do with your gas pedal.
No.
I need your license, your registration, and your insurance.
Please, sir, I really want to work. Can you really work with me, sir? I promise you, I am a.
But listen, I know just from listening and looking at what's going on, that motherfucker high as a kite. High as a kite. Because she won't shut up. She high as a kite. Won't shut up. But let's go.
A law-abiding citizen. I have my ID, my insurance on my phone. There was no intention of me speeding today. I promise you, sir.
Is this a good address for you, Lake Valley Drive?
Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm local, sir. Please work with me. I promise you.
I don't know what work with you means.
Not work with me. I understand that. I will take the ticket. I will show the
No,
court.
like I told you, you're going to jail.
Please don't allow me to go in. Please, sir. Please.
Listen to me.
Please, sir. I really.
If nothing you say is going to change that. You are going to jail.
Sir, am I going to jail, Jake?
Yes.
Sir, I really was not intentionally speeding at
That's
all.
even more scary.
Sir,
That means that you're doing things unintentionally
no,
on a
sir,
task that
please,
requires
please,
all
sir,
your attention.
Sir, please, I'm begging you.
You are going to have a little bit of time to make some phone calls. You are going to jail. I am towing your car.
Please, sir, don't take me to jail. I will do everything.
No.
I will do everything.
You have two options.
Listen, sir, please.
Listen, you have two options.
Please, sir.
The first option is you can either ride with me in my car.
Damn, that's loud.
The second option is you are going to go to jail in a cage car.
No,
Which do you prefer?
Look, I promise you, I don't want to go to jail. I'm right here. I have a team here. I have a coach, everything, sir. I was not intentionally doing anything, and I am.
You're not listening. You're repeating yourself and not listening. Nothing you say is going to change.
So I want to.
So make some phone calls. Let people know that you're going to have a $500 bond.
All right. Look, I don't know who needs to hear.
Man, look at this shit here. That cop ain't trying to hear none of that she talking about. He ain't trying to hear none of that shit that she's talking about. He told her to go ahead and pick up the phone and make some calls because, yeah, Greg, diva. Track and field diva, but like I said, they got busted. But she put it this way. That motherfucker was high as a kite. That's one. Two, when she made the phone calls, guess who she called? Old Christian Coleman. The same nigga that she just got through throwing hands on, you know what I'm saying, in the fucking airport. And he comes to the rescue. That wasn't the entire video of what happened on the side of that road, on that road. They arrested him because they seen him throw some stuff in the grass over there when he reached in a car. You know, I guess she done told him that, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I got this in the car and you know, it needs to get up out the car, you know, most likely some weed or some shit or whatever. But man, Shakira has been nothing but trouble, man, ever since she got that fame, man. She started, you know, getting on the big scale, you know, the prime time scale here, man. This is gonna be a problem for Christian Coleman. This is gonna be a problem for him because they from two different worlds. This is a good boy right here. Shakira Richardson from South Dallas. Raised different. Home dynamics were different. And it shows. What up, Jalen?
What's up with him?
Oh, my God, man. I'm just tripping off Shakira, man, that, you know, hey, man, I'm just going to keep it real with you, man. I would never, ever, even if I was single, man, I would never date a chick like that, man.
Like what though?
Man, Shakira, man. She gotta learn to be a lady, man. She can't be with all that bullshit. She got a career. She got endorsements. She needs to get responsible. Put it that way. She got to get responsible. And
how old is Shakira right now?
Probably about what, 27, 28?
I don't know exactly. I'm just
let me see.
I'm really asking because I don't know, but I know she was pretty young a couple years ago, so I would assume that she's hasn't got past 25 yet. But if she's 27,
let's see. Let's see. But Jalen, you got to know what's at stake here, though, man.
I agree, but I mean,
How old is Shakira Richardson?
CarriRichardson is 25 years old.
She's 25.
25. Okay, so it kind of it's still right there at that age where maturity should start kicking in.
I agree.
At the same time, man, like you say, this is a young motherfucker that come up from certain type of conditions. That don't necessarily mean that you have to be a certain type of way. That's why I never sit there and hold somebody to the standard of where they came from.
Right.
Because a lot of people can evolve from shit. Like, so I won't say that, but I will say that conditioning without anything else, even though we can say that she definitely has other ways of being taught and conditioned. She's a track runner. She got some type of discipline.
Yes.
At least when it comes to physical ability and physical fitness and physical discipline, we know she got that. You gotta have that in order to do the shit that she done did and accomplish. So
Right.
I won't put it past her that she can't be something, but I will say that, you know what I'm saying, at a young age and you have the world at your palm sometimes, man, it's easy to just, you know what I'm saying, feel like you can do whatever you want to because, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of people around you have not lived that same experience. So it's hard to listen to them tell you, oh, you should be doing this and you should be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different. You know what I'm saying? So to have Shakara be in this kind of territory, she really in a league of her own. It ain't too many people from South Dallas, ain't too many people from Dallas, period, that can say, oh, yeah, man, I'm an Olympic runner. I'm a this, that,
Olympic
third. You know what I'm
medalist.
saying? So, yeah, bro. I just
So-
think that she'll learn. with
So
due
check
time.
this out. When he got there, Christian Coleman, he was busted for resisting arrest, drug paraphernalia, on that stop, you know what I'm saying, that we just got through watching. So obtained an arrest affidavit from the medalist running with the police, and it turns out it was a bit of Team USA hangout of sports. Says that the fellow sprinter, Tawisha Terry, was getting her name dropped, as well as they was riding, I guess, in the police car on the way back to the station. So I don't know if the motherfucker was telling, you know what I'm saying, where they got the weed from or whatever, this, that, there, but it's a report states cops were driving north on State Road 429 in Winter Garden. Now, you flying in Winter Garden, if y'all don't know about Florida, you got in that little area on 429, you got Winter Garden, you got Opaka, you got Leesburg, you got I want to say that's Sanford, not too far, but that shit there is not the place to be fucking around in and be riding dirty. You know what I'm saying? That's not the place to be fucking around in. But this they got Shakira tapped in at 104 in a 65. Yeah, she was going to jail, man, for excessive speeding. You know, she was definitely going to jail. But she said she didn't know her car was speeding. So anyway, says when the officers went to fill out paperwork, they seen Coleman approach the scene of the traffic stop, and he had to be instructed to walk back to his vehicle. As he returned to his Jeep, the cop says he dropped an object in the grass. Officer says Coleman eventually refused to comply with orders to keep himself out of the traffic stop, as he made several attempts to explain Richardson's speed to keep her out of jail. I mean, you know, and once I'm pretty sure they knew who she was after they done ran everything. They weren't trying to hear that. That's a big stop to them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's famous. You know, anytime you can get somebody famous up in that motherfucker, that's a big stop for police. But she gonna have to get her life together, man. She gonna definitely have to get her life together. Cause right now, them two motherfuckers looking like Bobby Brown and Whitney, man.
I ain't gonna say that now. We ain't Bobby Brown and Whitney, nigga.
Man, they getting there. They getting there. Cause this ain't the first encounter.
They had an altercation one time before, and then this arrest right here. Cause outside of that, I ain't never really heard the homie at all. And
man,
Shakira, she got caught up smoking weed before and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But
I don't think
I'm just saying, before she started fucking with him, she was fucking around with the chick. You know what I'm saying? The other chick, I guess she was in a lesbian relationship. As I can recall, you know what I'm saying, when Whitney got with Bobby, she was so-called in a lesbian relationship. She didn't want to come out and flat say it, but she was, you know what I'm saying? What was her name? Goddamn, I forgot the woman's name she was fucking with. That was supposed to be her best friend or whatever. I can't think of her name. But anyway, OG say what you need is to sit down because that's going to have to be the wake-up call. Yeah. She gonna have to sit down or either now I'm gonna tell you like this, in all fairness, like Jalen was saying, she's a young lady. She's still she doesn't have anyone to still mentor after her grandmother that just recently passed, probably about 3 years ago. After grandma left, shit, it just ain't been no talking to. She been on a rampage. So just in all fairness on that part, she did lose her grandmother, which was her rock and her foundation, her voice of reasoning. But like I say, Christian Coleman, his parents, man, they college graduates, got fucking masters and PhDs and shit, man. They just from two different backgrounds.
so. Let's just say this. All right. So why is the stigma not more on him for knowing better and still putting himself in a situation where he can get caught up and being
I think I mentioned that, bro. I think I mentioned that he got to know his part too. But here's on the thing, man. They say this shit about. I hear this shit all the time, man. Well, I can't help who I love. I can't help who I done fell in love with.
I get that.
Fuck, you can though.
I mean, I'll say you can't help who you fall in love with, but you can help who is leading who. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say this let's just say from this understanding, he's falling in behind Shakara and her South Dallas ways. Just put it like that.
Because
Whereas
of the bullshit that he's putting getting himself into.
Yeah, he should be the influence that's, leading her into these more suburban ways and more cordial ways of life. So, as a man, number one, you're supposed to be leading any damn way. At least that's how I look at life.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, as the good, more positive role model or the person who's had them or more positive upbringing and all that shit, you should be leading her anyway because, you got more of a foundation that's built in, let's just say, righteousness or whatever. So, yeah, if you out here, helping to hide the drugs, my nigga, you already in a bad situation in the first place because you should have been the one that's telling her, hey, man, you don't need the drugs, you need to not be riding around with the drugs. You need to be driving the speed limit in certain little instances. And don't get me wrong, like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, like, I went to Destin last summer and shit. Shit, I was speeding the whole way through that bitch, nigga. Shit, flying through your city, nigga. Shit, you know what I'm saying? So I get that nigga speeding and shit, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's not 140, I don't usually go up to the 140. I hit about 110, 100.
Nah, she really no 140. She was about 104. She was about 104.
Oh, at 104. I thought you said 140.
No, okay, she was 104 and a 65. Now, and he got up for reckless driving.
Because 65, bro, you know what I'm saying? There's people doing that easy in Dallas every day.
Oh, no shit.
What I'm saying? It's 65 all through there, bitch. And motherfuckers definitely hitting 100 and something, you know what I'm saying?
Well, he didn't pull her over, right at that 80 or 85 mark. It's just when she started, he said she turned on her flashes, on her hazards, and was directing people to move, pulling the ludicrous on us on that motherfucker. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Yeah, she started doing that shit, and that's what made him.
She didn't explain what was she saying that reason why she said she didn't know how she was speeding.
She didn't know her car was going that fast.
She said that shit some dumb shit. But you know what I'm saying? The shit came with something like, hey, I was late for this. I'm trying to get my
Yeah,
train on, and I was
yeah,
late,
yeah.
and I got to, you know what I'm saying, worrying too much about it, and I thought I had to hurry up and get there on time, and it won't happen again. I feel like those type of things, sometimes niggas might let you make it. Don't get me wrong. It is some situation where, like, you know, Shakar just got a
But
aura,
see,
like,
Jalen, he had it on his mind anyway when he pulled that car over. It didn't matter who the fuck was in there; they was going to jail. He had that in his mind anyway. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they was, you know, a color anyway. They asked going to jail. You know, no
yeah,
ifs,
that's
ands,
what I
but
was gonna say. That you got a certain aura. You know, Shakar keep the color hair and shit, and high big lashes and nails probably, you know what I'm saying, long in the motherfuckers, shit like that.
yeah,
It's a certain
yeah,
stereotype that kind of get associated with that type of shit. So you know what I'm saying? They see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people gotta understand, bro. Like, a lot of times the motherfuckers gonna judge you based on what they see off the real. You know what I'm saying? And we already know the black skin, you can't hide that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? If you got any type of hood or hip hop type of aesthetic, bro, they gonna, oh yeah, this one of them niggas. They might feel like you're a Trump supporter.
Well,
You feel like I
hey,
say, huh?
she was in the Ashton Martin. What up? What up? What up? What up, Ross? Rooster. She was in the Ashton Martin, and shit. You know, he probably was already
Oh yeah,
fucking
you a
like, you
nigga
know.
in a nice fancy
Yeah,
car,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you got the hood
yeah.
aesthetic. You a
Yes.
trap queen. You know what I'm saying? In that nigga mind, you a trap queen. You know what I'm saying? So if you got some drugs on you, oh yeah, nigga, was you finna go deliver that to something? You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like I know at the end of the day, all policing is a stereotyping, man. The way stereotype you to expect you to do this or expect you to do that. That's why niggas get stopped more than anybody else or at a higher proportion than anybody else and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they seeing a nigga being like, oh, okay, this nigga must be selling drugs, must be having some drugs at least. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. But
Yeah. That
yeah.
motherfucker, when he found out exactly who it was, though, I bet you he was like, "Oh yeah, I got a nice little fish here." You know what I'm saying? Shit, she's a
Yeah, he started
star.
Birdman hand rubbing. He was
Hell
licking his lips
yeah.
and shit.
And see, the thing about it is though, man, like, you know, it's just, man, I just hope she can get some help, find herself, mature, grow up, and you know, try to change some things about her, man, because damn, man, you know, she can't keep, you know, getting in trouble, man, just on some bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, this is bullshit. You end up fighting and shit, um, with the dude, man, at the airport, and yeah, think you can get away with that. Matter of fact, what up, Ja? Salute to Ja. I see you in the building. Man, hey, we've been I dropped a live early. Y'all gonna have to go check it out. It wasn't that long, it was about 20 minutes or whatever. But man, hey, man, even in death, I just gotta say this here right quick. Even in death, man, they hate on three, man. We've been promoting and trying to get the people to donate to the foundation, and man, I'm telling you, man, somebody hit my page, man, saying that I was supporting terrorists, something said supporting terrorists and raising funds for a group, this and that there. I'm like, man, this is crazy. But we're gonna talk about that later on this evening. But yeah, yeah. So OG said that I'm shocked that he even gave her a phone call because he didn't have to do that. No, and you know what, man? OG, that comes with a little privilege too when a motherfucker know that you got you know, a little money, because you know most of us are not riding around in a damn Aston Martin either though. You know, and let's be honest too. I'm gonna be honest, man. I used to think them motherfucking Aston Martins was top of the line, isn't it? Man, shit, it's some Mercedes cost more than them motherfuckers, man. Shit, for real. You know, it just looked good, Jalen. Sound
Yeah, I
good.
mean, with some cars made for people with money, regardless, and some cars they'll make certain cars or certain types of cars for the people with
Mm-hmm.
money. So like the
Mm-hmm.
Aston Martin ain't really made for a poor person at all. Just like a Phantom, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, Porsches and Ferraris and Lambos. Like you don't see a lot of advertising for these type of cars because they made for the niggas who already in the know. They got the money to buy these cars anyway. Whereas Mercedes and shit, you know what I'm saying, they got mass appeal, so they'll make cheaper cars for the poor folks, and then you know what I'm saying, also make more expensive cars for the expensive, you know what I'm saying, rich taste people.
Yeah, but see, what's up, bro? Like you said, that Mercedes S65 or that S550 Benz. You know what I'm saying? Now that motherfucker, shit, that bitch about a good hundred something. Like I said, that Aston Martin is up there. I think you can get an Aston Martin right now. I'm just gonna say, even if it was used, you can get one of them for probably about 40,000. Real talk. You can get one of them, depending on the model. You can get a plain Jane Aston Martin for about a good 40,000 used. You know what I'm saying? Brand new, you probably gonna spend about shit 80, 85, somewhere up in there. But man, let me tell y'all something about me, man. Long as that motherfucker crank up and warm up, I don't give a fuck. I would drive a MPV monster minivan. Long as that motherfucker get me from point A to B, I am cool. For real though, Jalen, I don't get into all that shit no more. It ain't shit. It ain't about like today, man. I'm sitting out there like, damn, knowing motherfucker just spent all this money trying to get repairs and stuff, man. Let's just go get another fucking car. Man, I came back to the crib, man. I like, wife, we can go out later and look at this shit. I ain't even enthused about this shit, thinking about a car note. You know what I'm saying? Shit be like that, man.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
It
I
be
was
like
picking up
that, bro. Not the fact that we can't go get now. It's just the fact, motherfucker. Exactly, bro. He say, Bob man say he got a simple GMC 1500, no doubt, and that bitch probably been running forever. That's why I say, man, shit. Yeah, man. My uncle used to tell me a long time ago, man. I'm a simple man, live a simple life. I remember, we used to, when we was in Florida, down there where she was by Winter Park, by Winter Garden. That's what I meant to say. You got Winter Garden, Winter Park, Opaka, Orlando, Leesburg. I think that's what it's called. All that shit's right there. But my uncle, man, down there in Florida, it'd be hot down there. So, man, he used to go out there, bro, and fire that motherfucking smoke up, right? And he'll what they call it, cowboy cooking. Cowboy cooking is when you take anything that you gonna cook, bitch. I don't give a damn if it's pork chops, motherfucking ribs or pork steak, or it can be shit, beef tips. It can be anything. You throw that shit on the grill with some vegetables and some carrots and all that type of good shit. It's gonna make you put all it together. Season up real good. It's gonna make your own gravy. You throw your little flour in there, man, and you cook that shit cowboy style. Wrap it up in some foil. That's what they used to do back in the cowboy days, in the old days. Motherfuckers didn't have all these fucking pots and pans and shit cooking everything. They used to put that shit in one little thing, let it cook, and then separate it and disperse it that way. But yeah, I just hope that she gets some help, man. Like I say, her grandmother was her rock, man. And man, I'm gonna tell you, Jalen, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I think some of the things why we have a problem growing up or facing the reality or moving in the right direction, man, we've been traumatized so much all our life, man, coming up that we just don't even know no fucking better, man. Do y'all remember that when she found out her grandmother passed, the fucking reporter told her? The fucking reporter told her. This is the type of fucked up shit we go through. How would you feel if your grandmother passed and you just got through running a race and this motherfucking white boy reporter just come out the blue and just tell you, oh yeah, by the way, your grandmother passed? Now that's
shit. Yeah, anybody telling you is gonna be
you.
fucked up. So a stranger telling you is definitely gonna be
cold
as hell. But
yeah. It's
Like,
crazy. It's crazy on us, and I think that's one of the reasons why, man, Jalen. I'm gonna tell you, bro. When a motherfucker, like I said, I was on Shakari as when I first come in on the thing, man. But there's also that other side that a lot of us don't look at either, man. We just want to prejudge or judge from get go or just what we see now. You know what I'm saying? But if you start digging and see the past, the past is always gonna tell the future or tell the present of what's going on. That past is everything. So like I say, man, we still standing behind Shakira. But we just want the little niece to do better, man. She needs motherfucking Shadur Sanders, his nephew, man. We want to see them do better, man. And be better because they are representing black athletes here in America. So but
yeah, man. I just think that, man, we can't expect too much out of any of these people, man. They all entertainers at the end of the day. Everybody
man,
got their
you gonna
lives and
say,
shit. And plus, like, she got to make the decision to be a certain type of way. And then, you commend that shit when she do that. But outside of that, she just a person that sprint, bro. At the end of the day, she a regular motherfucker outside of that sprint. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that's what I feel like when we put these expectations on these people, we forget that they are human, man. Like a lot of us, man, we might not got our shit together till we was in our 30s or what I'm saying, late 20s and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? Can't expect a
Mhm.
25-year-old to have, what I'm saying, all the composure in the world, man. Like these motherfuckers still be, life and dog, life be life, man. And like I said, that ain't no excuse to do fucked up shit at all. But at the same time,
Yeah, no doubt, no
at
doubt.
the
We
same,
we
yeah,
we gonna get OG to get on Shakar. We're gonna send her to PA to let OG show how to motherfucking get some real legs, run them mountains and shit, and go up in the mountains with OG up there, man. Shit, know what I'm saying? But
big
yeah,
fat.
nah, I'm just talking shit, man. But yeah, man, we gonna definitely tap into some things tonight, man. Yeah. I mean, man, I'm telling you, I'm reading my messages. I see that crazy stuff, man, and then I see this shit that went down with Shakira. I'm like, oh my God, man, it gotta be a better day. Gotta be a better day. But it is what it is, man. What you got going on, man? You getting on live, man? You got something interesting that you was gonna chop it up about today?
I mean, shit. Only thing I've been really talking about is how Doge and stole all these social security information and shared it out there with different people and shit like that. That's something I done chopped it up about recently. Uh, Mainly I've been chopping up about ICE and shit. You know what I'm saying on my lives and shit. It's been mostly about the hypocrisy of how you know we sitting over here saying this is not our fight when these motherfuckers is killing our ass, dog.
Yeah,
Shit. Like I
yeah.
say, to me, it's only take one time, nigga. I don't know. I don't know about everybody else, but it take one time for you to accidentally, for you to mistakenly, and I'm gonna say, yeah, nigga, this is what you've been trying to do all along, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is like I think people think when I say we should be involved, that I'm saying that we should be involved on the front lines, protesting and doing this, that, and the third, and shit like that. Nah, I don't mean that at all. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
feel like we done put in. I ain't gonna say we, because we are really still also living off the backs of our ancestors as well. While we claim that the immigrants is doing it, we are as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest, man. This shit is a lot easier than it was, nigga. Even though it's fucked up, it's still a lot easier. But you know what I'm saying? Like, because our ancestors put in that sacrifice, I don't think that we have to be on the front lines because of that shit. Like, certain sacrifices we should definitely take heed to and be like, yeah,
Okay,
nah,
Joe.
don't be on the front lines. But we also stay organized, stay, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like community, you know what I'm saying? Building that community and understanding what's going on and figuring out ways to help that ain't just being out there protesting, but also, you know what I'm saying? Like, like we could be, you know what I'm saying, helping with how they organize. All right, this is what the strategic spots we gonna target. what we demand, what we boycott. And that's why I feel like black people have been doing on a lot of things, like the Target boycott. It was. I think that shit mattered. You know what I'm saying? I think that shit was a thing that actually had some significance
Yeah.
to it. I
You
think.
you looking at the financial part of breaking down the system as a whole. So
Yeah, and I think black people
mhm.
should be a part of that. You know, so I think black people should be a part of denouncing certain activity and not just being like, oh well, this is what they were asked for. Because I mean, like
Yeah,
that's bullshit. That's
yeah.
bullshit, man.
I got you. Well, I tell you, man, we definitely gonna chop it up tonight, man, on some of those things. Uh, yeah, I hadn't seen nothing today. I think they got a rally, not a rally, but protest supposed to start tonight here in Omaha, Nebraska, man, at about 7 o'clock, at 6 o'clock. Yeah, I think 6 o'clock.
That's what's getting old is the protesting though. To me,
Mm-hmm.
I had a video a long time ago that said is protesting working, and I always said I was like protesting is just like voting. And I know niggas be hating when I bring up voting and shit, but you know what I'm saying. To me, it's like if you do that and that's the only thing you do, that shit ain't going as far as like let's just even say a Nicki Minaj. Like let's think about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj got more influence over election than you and I or anybody that's on this motherfucker, and she don't even probably vote.
Yeah,
Think
yeah.
about these type of things as people say and tell you all this shit about how important this and that is, bro. It's about money and it's about influence and it's about being able to have a community of people that can come together and say this is what we want and we demand that shit and we will sway the economy, we will sway our influence to make those things happen. And
But
for
that's
black
what black
people, we
folks
need
did in the past.
I think black people need to be more of a collective in order to sway our influence. Because outside of that, we're just individuals. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that have people that follow us or whatever, and we just swaying that opinion. But when we come together, that's a lot more people that we can get in unison can sway a lot of different things. Because I feel like you know what I'm saying. That's the only thing that black people don't have.
Unity.
Yeah, you're not. I mean, it's not that we don't have unity. Cause we have unity in a lot of different situations, bro. Like, it's a lot of niggas that feel like FBAs and all that other shit shouldn't be in the mix of this shit, right? Also
Yeah,
got black people that feel like, hey, nigga, we voted in this type of favor. So you know what I'm saying? We showed where our mindset was at. So I'm not disagreeing that you know what I'm saying that we do have some unity in certain points. I just feel like we don't have a unity on what we demanded, bro. Like, what are we demanding from our administration, from our country and shit like that? Because we foundational, right? Then we should be getting something out of this country just as much as we putting into the country.
they that's key. That be the issue. Like OG say, all that mourning and protesting ain't going to do nothing until it affects somebody in the government or somebody high up. I agree with that. But man, listen, man, we gonna cut it short, man, and get up out of here. I'm gonna probably I tap in, I'll hit you up, man. I gotta call you anyway. Try to hit you up, man. Text you about 6 or something, man. I definitely want to talk about tonight, man. These files that they have had come in, and the things that they are saying in the paperwork about Donald Trump and Epstein and what's the motherfucker name? The Tulsa guy. The Tulsa guy. I can't think his name. The guy was in the White House with Donald Trump. I forgot the fuck his name, man. We just said it not too long ago.
What it was Elon or who?
Elon Musk, and how all
Oh,
these
you said Tulsa. That's why I was saying it's Tesla, nigga.
Tesla,
I was
Tesla.
like, damn, who from Tulsa, nigga? Like,
Yeah, that's
shit.
my fault, man. I'm a little tired, man. But
Oh no, you
man,
good, you good.
man. I just don't understand how if this shit is right there in these motherfuckers' face, man, and we supposed to go through Congress about this and that, voting on bills, whatever the case may be. These motherfuckers will not and don't have the balls to say, you know what, man, you got to get the fuck up out of here, bro. You all in these files more than anybody. You know,
Man,
but
I
I'm
think
saying,
there's people that's doing that. I just think that we put ourselves in a predicament when, you know what I'm saying, Trump was able to get back into the White House, nigga. Because, you know what I'm saying, not only was he able to get back into the White House, but he was able to get a majority of Congress in the White House that are in favor of him. You know what I'm saying? He was able to get in his first term to appoint, you know what I'm saying, enough Supreme Court justices that even if he got in the White House and started pushing some unconstitutional agendas or whatever, or pushing his agenda too hard in a certain way that was not
Yeah,
favorable
look
by the
other
rule of
way.
law, he still had people that could, you know what I'm saying, that's all they're doing. Like, if you appeal, if you say, the judge say, all right, that shit ain't right, we don't fuck with that shit in the lower courts, all they do is keep pushing that shit to get to the Supreme Court and just beg and hope that they gonna be in Donald Trump's favor, because the majority of these Supreme Court justices are conservative mindset. You know what I'm saying? They have a conservative mindset, so they want to push that agenda forward regardless.
Yeah, we're gonna get on that, man. And yeah, talk about those things tonight too, man. So, but man, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. It's been real and shit. We'll tap in later.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'll let you later.
All right, brother. Man, salute to my brother from another mother, man. Yeah, Scar, what up? We just talking about another song, man, with Shakari earlier, and there's some shit she had going on. Like I said, we gonna tonight tap in probably about 7:00, man. We'll do 7:00 and kick it on this Saturday night because shit, man, it's too cold outside to be going anywhere. The sun out shining, this and that, but man, it is still cold. Only thing I want to do, y'all see my eyes. They got bags like a mug, man. I just want to go lay down, man. I've been up since 7 this morning, man, going ripping and running. So other than that, man, 7:00, we're gonna tap in and shit. We're gonna go full fledged. All right, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.